Sungsikyung, I believe is how you pronounce his
Yeah,
name.
leave it in the comments on how you exactly pronounce his name. I mean, he said his own name, but it's still hard to
understand it.
Yeah. So
I feel like for his voice, to me, it just seems like he has this, like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's like I want to put it into a category of, like, he has like a overall voice. I don't know if that makes sense. It's like I feel like I can hear his voice in a lot of places.
To me, he just sounded like it gave me Disney like every single track.
I mean, but I almost wanted to say that, but I didn't want to like categorize him to like strictly like movie soundtracks. But I do feel like he has that powerful kind of like soundtrack song. Something that you can hear on like a love movie or something like that. I mean, of course, because just how he sounds, but it does seem like just like it's like a strong overall voice. I don't know, it's the best way I can describe it. I just feel like
I can honestly imagine him like singing in like opera or something like that. Like
I think opera or just like a stage presence in general. Like he just has that voice to me.
I mean, of course, it's not to say he hasn't sung on stage in front of a concert, but it's just like
but it's like if you didn't see him do that, then you could still picture him doing that based on how his voice sounds. I just feel like you said. I mean, he kind of has like just like an opera or kind of like a stage presence type of voice to where it's like. He could probably do some shows or something like that.
And I think honestly, just looking at him, it's like don't judge a book by its cover, because it's just like for how chill he seems, it seemed like his voice wouldn't like be like that. Like,
yeah, no.
And just hearing him like blow is like.
I feel like that'd be a lot of them though. It's like a lot of artists in disguise to where it's like you never know how they sound based on how they look. So I just feel like that is what makes it even more special, because it's like you just don't know.
I think me personally, I'm just like I'm actually happy to listen to this type of music, because it's like it's so many like passionate songs that he has, and just like meaningful songs. It's like no offense to us out here and how we do our music, but sometimes you just get tired of the just a certain way it is. And don't get me wrong, certain rap artists and certain stuff like is very good, and it's bangers and it's hits and stuff like that, but after a while it's like certain stuff like killing and this, that, and the third, like you don't want to hear all that all the time. And I think this makes for what you about to say.
No, I was about to agree with you.
No, I think it just makes for a better just listening experience. And sometimes like I would want my kids to indulge in more of this type of stuff, to where it's like they get to hear stuff like that, to where it's not so much, like stuff you wouldn't want your kids to hear. And that's no offense to anybody making that type of music. Just, you just, I don't know, you just want to make music that everybody can enjoy. And, nobody, is like, should I put that out there?
I mean, because I get what you're saying, because I almost feel like, it's like songs kind of leave an impression on you. Like they kind of leave it kind of gets you in a mood or a feeling. So some of the songs or a lot of the songs, if it ain't directed in towards the right feeling, then it's like I don't know, you never know. You listen to a song, you trying to figure out why you upset. You didn't just listen to a whole song.
And that's not to say that like I won't play like Nuck If You Buck or something like that, or listen to a certain rap artist or King Von or something like that. I have like certain things I like from them artists, but sometimes like these songs are just like a breath of fresh air.
I feel like it's so dope too, the fact that you just have so many artists that we still have yet to discover that just have their own unique sound. It's like going into this, it's like who would have knew that these songs were going to be like this? I feel like that was just like we didn't know what to expect. Of course, the people who have know him and have heard him, they know all his music, but it's like, to me, to be honest, it's like every time we do somebody else, it's like you just never know like what you're gonna get. And it was just like a whole catalog of just like passionate music that kind of just, and it really allowed you to be into your feelings, if you wanted to. So it's like it's just dope to not know and to actually go into it and listen to it. And
I also feel like he has a type of voice that is like I don't know how he is with the ladies. Like I know he said he wasn't married, and guys, we did have the subtitles on. You guys won't see the subtitles, but we saw the subtitles as far as English subtitles. But he said he wasn't married. But I feel like when like if you sung that to like a woman, or you sung how he sung, like I feel like a lot of girls would like that. Just hearing his voice. Like I almost wish he kind of even did a thing to where he went undercover, to where he like sung in front of like a public audience or something like that, or just on the street and everybody didn't know who he was, and then everybody got the experience like, oh my god, like he sounds amazing.
Yeah, I feel like that would be dope. I also like his lyricism. To me, it just seems like a lot of, and that's the dope part about these artists. It's like everybody can take what they do and kind of put their own little flavor into it, and it's like just to hear how he worded a lot of his stuff, everything that was passionate, it was tough. I definitely like the song at the end though. I'm glad he kind of
kept it
with it. Yeah,
upbeat. Yeah,
it was like a little kind of change of pace to go out with it, as opposed to how we went through the whole thing with it. So
yeah, and I do wish I would have heard more songs like that. And it's not to even say that he has to do it. I just sometimes want to hear
the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
What
I want to
else
hear.
you have.
Not even necessarily what else you have, just how you sound on a track that's more, upbeat or a different beat that isn't so like, and that vibe of like, more so passionate and talking about like feelings and stuff like that and love. But my thing is that I enjoyed it, bro. I enjoyed it, like I said, and just how he said, like, I enjoy his lyricism as far as just, how people could, play with words and say different things to almost sound the same but just mean different, like just a different way of saying something. Like, I know like we've heard the type of vibe through certain songs, like how they sound, but hearing somebody else sing it with their own lyricism sounds a lot, just a breath of fresh air.
And I know he said the one person came up with the one song, but I always feel like it would be dope too to have at least like, let's say like 3 different artists that are in the same type of like category as far as singing, give them all the same type of beat, song, and title, and see what they come up with as far as how they would express it. I feel like that would be dope. Almost kind of like when they be giving cooks like all the same ingredients, but it's like they got to come up with what they would make with the ingredients. I feel like that would be dope to see like different singers do that. See what they would come up with, the different type of beat, the song title, and what the song is generally about based on how they would express it. So it was dope, man. Shout outs to you guys for giving us the requests.
I honestly feel like within every K-pop or just Korean artists that we've done, it's always seemed like it's just it's somebody inside of something that has a powerful voice. Yeah, it's like that isn't left out. It's like no matter what group it is, somebody has some type of powerful voice or just vocals that range up to hearing people. Like you always get that shock like feeling. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it, man.
I think that wraps it up for us, you guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you guys for the request. Of course, if you guys got more stuff on him, once we get done a lot of these killing voices, we are gonna dabble back into a lot of these other artists. But if you do have something, make sure y'all leave it in the comments. But
also, too, guys, if you made it this far, leave unexpected vibes inside the I don't know if that's good, good enough. I'm trying to get something, unexpected. Leave unexpected vibes in the comments. Huh?
You gotta do better.
Unexpected vibes. I was like, go ahead then. You make a word then.
Start singing like him, you feel me? Leave unexpected vibes.
Guys, if you made this far, leave unexpected vibes in the comments below. We'll try to get some better words. And guys, sorry for the wait. We've been busy doing other things, but we're here giving you guys content. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get her out of here, guys. Once again, my name is Kogan.
It's your boy Kaden.
And that's SkulkPack Reacts.
I knew you was gonna do that, because I was gonna do it.
You know anything.
I did.